Hi, welcome to today's yoga practice. We'll begin with a quick warm-up, then we'll flow through a Vinyasa style sequence, and then we'll make our way back down to the floor to stretch and cool down. Let's go ahead and begin. So we'll start in a tabletop position with the hands underneath the shoulders and the knees underneath the hips. Flowing through a couple of cat-cow here. Inhale, lift the tailbone, chin and chest. Exhale, round the back, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin. Inhale to come into cow. Exhale, cat. And do this a couple more times at your own pace. And return to neutral. Come back to sit down on the heels and begin to make a fist and circle out the wrists, going in one direction and then the other. Take the left hand out in front of you, palm facing up, and with the right hand, press the left palm down. Pausing here for a moment. And then slowly let that go. Let the palm face the floor. And then the same thing, press the hand down with the opposite hand. And slowly let that go. Other side, so right hand out in front of you, palm facing up, and with the left hand, gently press the right palm down. And slowly let it go. Flip the right palm toward the floor, and then with the opposite hand, again, pressing the hand down. And then slowly let it go. Return to your tabletop position. We'll, from here, start to warm up the shoulders. So engaging the core, gripping the mat with the fingertips, send the shoulders forward and then back, forward and back. You can stay down on the knees or you can come into plank, shifting forward and back. 2 more times. Last time. And then drop the knees back down to the floor. Readjust, shoulders underneath the hands or hands underneath the shoulders. Grip the mat with the fingertips. We're going to dip into the shoulders, bringing the shoulder blades together, and then press away, bringing the shoulder blades apart. Dipping down, pressing into the floor, bring the shoulder blades apart. Do that one more time. Dipping down, pressing away, and then we'll come into plank and try that. So dip down, press away, dipping down, shoulder blades apart. Last time. And then press the hips back, downward facing dog. Take a moment here to pedal out the feet. Maybe sway the hips from side to side. And then on an inhale, walk the feet between the hands. Lift the chest away from the thighs. Exhale, fold. Stay here a moment. Bend the knees as much as needed. On an inhale, slowly roll up to stand. We'll move through Sun Salutation A. We'll do this 3 times. Inhale, raise the arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, step back to plank. Inhale here. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, press the hands into the floor, lift the chest, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay here for a few breaths. Inhale, walk the feet between the hands, lift the chest halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come to stand, raise the arms overhead. Exhale, lower the hands back down. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, step back to plank. Inhale here. Exhale, lower all the way down or flow through chaturanga, making your way to cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Gazing at the knees, pressing the floor away with the hands and feet. Inhale, walk the feet between the hands, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come to stand, raise the arms overhead. Exhale, lower the hands back down. Last time, inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, step back to plank. Inhale here. Exhale, drop all the way down to the floor or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing. Exhale, make your way back to downward facing dog. Pausing here. Inhale, walk the feet between the hands, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come to stand, raise the arms overhead. Exhale, lower the hands down. Inhale, raise the arms, drop the hips back and down, chair pose, making sure the pelvis is in a neutral position, so not flaring out and not too far tucked under. Stay here a moment. Breathe. Weight is in the heels. Last inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, step back to plank. Inhale here. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa. Coming into cobra or upward facing. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Inhale, step the right foot between the hands, lift the chest, coming into high lunge. Take a moment here. Last inhale. Exhale, frame the foot with the hands, press into the left hand, open the chest up to the right, sending the right hand to the ceiling for this twisted lunge. Breathing here. Last inhale. Exhale, we'll make our way into plank on the left side. Gaze down at the floor, roll over onto the outer edge of the left foot, stack right foot on top of left. If you need to bring the right or the left knee down to the floor, you can do that. Staying here a moment. Gaze down at the floor or at the wall in front of you. Last inhale. Exhale, return to plank. Take a breath here. On an exhale, flow through your vinyasa, making your way back to downward facing dog. Pausing here. On an inhale, send the left foot between the hands. Raise the arms overhead, coming into high lunge. Breathing deeply. Last inhale. Exhale, lower the hands down to the ground, frame the left foot. Press the right hand into the ground, open the chest up to the right, sending left arm up to the ceiling. Twisted lunge. Last breath. Gaze down at the floor, coming into plank, roll over onto the outer edge of the right foot, step left foot to meet right, plank. Dropping the right knee down to the ground if needed. Keeping the gaze down at the floor or at the wall in front of you. Last inhale. Exhale, come to plank. Take an inhale here. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa. And then make your way back to downward facing dog. Breathing here. Inhale, walk the feet between the hands, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come to stand, raise the arms overhead. Exhale, the hands back down. Inhale, raise the arms, sit the hips down in back chair. Take a couple of breaths here. Send the weight back into the heels. Last inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, step back to plank. Take an inhale here. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa. Make your way back to downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot between the hands. Spin the left heel down to the floor, coming up into warrior two. Gaze is over the right fingertips. Last inhale. Exhale. Straighten the right leg. Right palm faces up. Inhale. Exhale. Reach up and over. Reverse triangle. Last inhale. Exhale, return to warrior two. And then on an exhale, take the right forearm to right thigh or right hand behind the right foot, reaching up and over with the left arm. Breathe here. Last inhale. Exhale, frame the right foot with the hands. Coming into plank again on the left side. Roll over onto the outside edge of the left foot. Step the right foot to meet left. Coming into your version of plank. You can place the knee down if you need. Staying here or moving into wild thing. So picking the right knee up, placing the right toes behind you on the floor, and then lifting the hips. Last inhale. Exhale, return to plank. Inhale here. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa. And then make your way back to downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. Inhale, step a left foot between the hands, spin the right heel down onto the floor, coming up into warrior two. Take a moment here. Last inhale. Exhale, straighten the left leg. Left palm faces the ceiling. Reach the arm up and over, reverse triangle. Last inhale. Exhale, return to warrior two. Make your way into side angle pose with either the forearm on the left thigh or down on the floor behind the left foot. Right arm reaches over the ear overhead. Breathing here. Last inhale. Exhale, return the right hand down to the floor. Frame the left foot and we'll move into plank on the right side. So rolling over to find the right outer edge of the right foot. Left foot meets right. Right knee can be down on the floor. And then option to come into wild thing by picking up left knee, placing the toes behind you and lifting the hips. Last inhale. Exhale, return to plank. Inhale here. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa. And on an exhale, come back to downward facing dog. Stay here for a few breaths. Last inhale. Exhale, drop the knees down to the floor. Press the hips back, find child's pose. Arms can be bent. And we'll begin to slow down and make our way into the stretching portion of this practice. Inhale, slowly make your way back up to tabletop. Take the right foot to the outside of the right hand, and then let the hips sink forward and down, coming into lizard. So option to stay up on the hands, or you can drop down on the forearms. We'll be here for several breaths. Last inhale. Exhale, if your forearms are down on the ground, place the hands back down. Bend, remaining in your lizard pose, bend the back leg and then reach back with the right hand holding onto the foot, adding in a quad stretch. Last inhale. Exhale, slowly lower the back foot down to the ground. Place both hands back down on the ground underneath the shoulders. We'll come into pigeon pose by taking the right foot and sending it behind the left hand, dropping the knee down to the ground. Sending the back leg down long behind you. Inhale here, lengthen the spine. And then exhale, folding any amount over the front leg. Taking time to find stillness here. Focusing on the breath. Last inhale. Exhale, slowly lift the chest. Pressing the hands down into the ground, tucking the back toes, and making your way back to your tabletop position. And we'll do all that now on the left side. It's taking the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Let the hips sink forward and down. Coming into lizard, so option to stay here or go ahead and lower down to the forearms. Last inhale. Exhale, if the forearms are on the ground, go ahead and place the hands back down to the floor. Option to stay here or go ahead and bend the back knee, reaching back with the left hand, and then finding a quad stretch here. Last inhale. Exhale, slowly lower the back foot. Bring left hand back down to the ground underneath the shoulder. And then coming into pigeon pose. So taking the left foot, shimmying it over behind the right wrist. Dropping the knee down to the floor. Sending the right leg long down the mat behind you. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, folding over the front leg any amount. Taking time to breathe deeply here. Last inhale. Exhale, slowly lift the chest. Lean back onto the left hip and then pull the right leg around, coming into a comfortable seated position. Bringing the right arm in front of the body and then holding onto the arm with the crook of the left elbow. And then letting the right shoulder drop down. Breathing here. Last inhale. Exhale, slowly let it go. Send the right arm overhead and then let the hand fall down to rest on the neck or between the shoulder blades. With the left hand, grab onto the back of the right elbow, finding a tricep stretch. Last inhale. Exhale, slowly let it go. We'll do that on the other side. So bringing the left arm across the body, holding onto the arm with the crook of the right elbow, dropping the left shoulder down, finding a stretch in the left shoulder. Last inhale. Exhale, slowly let it go. Send the left arm overhead. Let the left hand fall behind you on the neck or resting between the shoulder blades. Right hand catches the back of the left elbow for a tricep stretch. Last inhale. Exhale, slowly let it go. Make your way into a reclined position, pulling the knees into the chest, rocking from side to side, and then placing the palms onto the shins. Begin to make circles in one direction with your knees. And these circles can be as big as or small as you'd like. And then go in the other direction. And then pull the knees back into the chest, holding on to the shins, coming into a modified happy baby by just letting the thighs fall to the outside of the torso. Just letting the hands rest down on the shins. If you want to come into happy baby, bring the arms to the insides of the legs, grab onto the outer edge of the feet, and then aim the soles of the feet toward the ceiling. finding stillness here, focusing on the breath. Go ahead and pull the knees back into the chest. Take the arms out long to each side or make goalpost arms. And then let the knees fall over to the left and gaze can go to the right. Last inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Take an inhale here. Exhale, let the legs fall to the right. Head falls to the left. Inhale, slowly bring the legs back to center. Take the soles of the feet down to the floor. Let the legs go long. Feet fall out to the sides. Arms rest beside you, palms facing up. Coming into Shavasana. Taking notice of where you're still holding any tension. And on the exhales, letting that tension relax. So this is where I will leave you today. Thank you for practicing with me.